Aloha and welcome to the PUNAtic Punk Rock Podcast. Name pending. We can change it to whatever the fuck we want. With us tonight, I am your host, the reborn king. With us, we have the great, the one and only, the former hippie Jesus, Bryan Rupp.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor and a pleasure. Did you tell him why I'm not hippie Jesus? Because now it's Satan.
Yeah, now he's
it's hippie
Anton
Satan.
LaVey.
Yeah, it's definitely Anton LaVey.
Come and just take your souls and fuck your wives.
That's right. And steal your children off into the woods. Like the Pied Piper. Seems like a good guy. I think that story is pretty much about molesting kids in the woods, right?
I imagine so. Unfortunately, I think a lot of these weird fairy tales are that.
Just about child fucking.
Yeah, and they had to deal with their trauma some other way than posting on Facebook.
Isn't Hansel and Gretel start off like, well, they got left in the woods because the parents said they were tired of feeding them?
Yeah. That's old Germany, man.
Yeah, your shout out, your German fans.
Oh yeah, I'd like to shout out to everybody who's listening, especially our two German fans who I don't know how you found us, but thanks for listening.
Dude, that's awesome.
Today's
Motherland.
Another haphazard episode.
Fuck yeah.
So me and Rupp are just gonna be like showing each other music. Playing
We
music.
met at a methadone clinic this morning. He's like, hey man, come on down. We done our methadone. I said, sure, bud. So well, we've known each other what fucking holy shit.
Since I started going to the tavern, which was I don't know, 5 years ago, 6.
10. Was it 5 or 6?
Something like that.
I started going there in like 09. No, wait, no. That's when I moved here. I don't know. It's like 2012, 11, some shit like that. But yeah, you guys are definitely one of the old school.
Yeah, you started running not running, well, basically running the open mics.
Yeah, hosting the tavern one now took over after Phil, which is the longest running open mic in the entire state of Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah. There was like 2 in Oahu. People listening to Oahu, that's where Honolulu is. That's where like the big city is. They had 2 that have been going for a shit ton. I don't know, 20 years, 15 years. But at COVID, they got shut down. So then ours is 10 years, I think this year. So yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, that was our original topic, ladies and gentlemen. We were going to talk about the Hilo Town Tavern.
No, we're not. We're not talking about that though.
No, we're not. Because some fucks.
Some people ever named
decided
one of the fucks has a legitimate as fuck excuse though.
Probably.
This is hilarious because I've learned, I've known these guys for years, and so he showed me the names that they use on the podcast. So it's Re-Shredder,
Re-Shredderator, yeah,
Re-Shredderator, and Dr. Deadbeat. Dr. Deadbeat's got a legit excuse. Dr. Shredderator is probably.
Anyway, enough of that. Tavern was a topic. No can. There's a couple.
No can, bro.
There's a couple punk shows recently. When I saw El Sancho, saw Square Shapes from Kauai, and saw the reunion of the Sideline Heroes, which fucking awesome.
Legends.
Fucking, I only know them from their CD, and which they play metalcore, and I've talked plenty of shit about metalcore, but live, man, you can't even hear some of the annoying shits of metalcore, and it's just fucking metal, and it's a lot of energy, especially. And I haven't been to Amigos for a show, and
it's a fun bar, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking tiny.
Yeah, It was just good for punk shows.
Yeah, no, it definitely adds to the whole energy. Everybody's in each other's face. So if somebody's dancing, everybody's dancing.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. There's no corners really to hide in.
No. Like last night, fuck, I wasn't meaning to be in the mosh pit. It just happened every time.
You just need to get a Jack and Coke. It's like you have to get to the bar and to smoke a cigarette. You're gonna have to mosh. Like you're gonna have to get in there for a sec. But it was a great time, man. It was really great to see everyone having fun.
Yeah, it was first punk show since beginning of the pandemic, since DI came to town. And,
oh man,
looking excellent.
It's been great to.
And so
fucking go out.
Here's a song that I'm sure plenty of his fans wish they played. I know I did. Here is Disorder by Sideline Heroes. Okay, that was Disorder by the Sideline Heroes off the album Life Force Engaged from Hilo, Hawaii. And they recently did a reunion, Amigos Tavern, which was fucking Amigos Tavern, Amigos Taqueria.
I always say Amigos Cantina.
Oh, it's a taqueria. It's a.
Oh, it's the only Amigos in Hilo.
I know they and Lucy's had a beef.
Yeah, Blood on the streets, huh?
Well, one of the original workers that Tomas, owner of Lucy's, brought over, basically took his recipes and went and made amigos.
Oh,
and so
well, we're the bar next to that.
Yeah,
Check
no.
out Amigos. $2 Tuesdays. You can get a shot of tequila there for $2.
What?
Yeah, I mean this is my open mic, dude.
Oh, why isn't that on your open mic poster? That's good.
I made a huge sign that's I put in front of the door for and it definitely brings in a crowd of drunks, but you know, whatever. We line them up.
But like in that little space, it makes so much noise. It's great. It's like energy fills up the whole place.
We were both at the show. We saw him.
Yeah.
What was that, 2-3 nights ago?
Thursday. Yeah, 2-3 nights ago.
Yeah, fucking the punk guru was there. It was fucking awesome. Killer show. I had to work door for a minute, but it was cool. I could hear it, which is cool. I'm glad I could hear the whole thing. I had to work, but
that place is so crowded. Like I have to miss a song if I want to drink.
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna miss one song if I want another beer. But usually the band's not like 10 feet from you from the bar. So
yeah.
All you're missing.
No. You know, you're not missing shit. You can take a piss. You can hear them. You can go outside, smoke a joint, and hear them. Yeah, it was a great show. Eli. Yeah. I mean, that's his fake name. He was walking around. He's a sound guy. This dude with a fake name, but he was walking around like a sound thing, like outside, like trying to see how loud it was. Like, oh, we're definitely over the county's thing. I was like, he actually had he had the sound thing. Like, I don't know, whatever decibels you're not supposed to go over. He was walking around with one of those things outside the bar, like, oh, I don't know, we're going over the decibels. I was like, holy Christ, what a nerd. I love that guy, but that was really nerdy. It was funny. I've never seen anyone in my life do that.
Maybe he just wanted to know. Like I've done shit like that just because I wanted to know. Like
he said something about the county when he was walking by me. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. It's above what the county would want." I was like,
"Well, who the fuck cares?"
Like, I know. I love the guy. He's super OCD, but yeah. Obviously, we didn't give a shit, but I'm glad he does. Someone's following the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
like, all right,
people
guys,
smoking pot right outside the fucking place. And
yeah, Hawaii, they really don't give a fuck about that shit here.
I got a great song about smoking pot. Share this with you. This is So High from their album Straight Outta Puna.
Classic.
And this song is called Burn It. It's only 2 minutes long. I don't know. I came across this. It was just too much fun not to download. It's everything stereotypical Puna.
Timing.
So light them up. Listen to this.
Get stoned. Load another nug into the bowl. Burn that. Get stoned. Never stop blowing out clouds of smoke. Burn it. Get stoned. Load another nug into the bowl. Burn that. Get stoned. Never stop blowing out clouds of smoke. Burn it. Get stoned. Load another nug into the bowl. Burn that. Get stoned. Never stop blowing out clouds of smoke. You heard that? It's Noe High. Capital S-O like half-court ball. There's only one goal, and I never load only one bowl. I never stop smoking, I'm never not stoned. Been a pot grown elsewhere, never not know. Got a big bowl and it's never not loaded. How could you ever not notice? Burn it, get stoned. Load another nug into the bowl and burn that. Get stoned, never stop blowing out clouds of smoke.
Then I burned that, got stoned. Put the little nugget to the bowl and toke. Then I rolled up a bone. Passed it to the homies and it's on. Got big booty bitches bumping to the break of dawn. Caught a red eye flight home. Now I'm gone so high in the sky, in the heavens above, that you can't even see me. Breathe deep for weed if you wanna try and reach me.
Burn it, get stoned. Throw another nug into the bowl and burn that. Get stoned, never stop blowing out clouds of smoke.
We that crew that puff on dudes, homegrown.
the scuba so high up like the Luna. No lie, that's the only way we do ya. Rocking up on that microphone and puffing on that Buddha. If your body ain't got THC flowing through it, break out the weed and burn it. Burn it, get stoned, love another nugget to the bowl and burn that. Get stoned, never stop blowing out clouds of smoke. Burn it, get stoned, love another nugget to the bowl and burn that. Get stoned, never stop blowing out clouds of smoke.
Yeah, that fucking rules. I'm so glad the world is getting some Puna culture, man.
This whole album is just like every song is the same, but it's amazing.
Crunk is alive and has moved to Puna.
Oh, this is 2010. So, now a decade ago.
I love these guys. I hope they're doing good.
Me too. Like, I feel like
10 years ago, they should have been popping around the my scene. Yeah, the fucking music scene. Nice.
that was Burn
Wow.
It by So High, straight out of Puna, 2010 from Puna.
I loved
obviously.
it. A masterpiece.
But the whole album is that song. Like, and every minute of it is fucking amazing.
Is it a full album?
They have a full album. Yeah, album's called Straight Out of Puna. You can get it on Bandcamp. Every song is the exact same. Every song is amazing.
It's hard to explain to an outsider what Puna really, how awesome it is.
Just
Well,
share a couple
crazy.
songs from this guy if you can. Bandcamp, So High, fucking amazing. All right, what next? Want to share one of your songs? You brought a couple songs to the table.
Yes, they did.
Israel Sanchez, Kyle Strings, and Gabby. Which one would you like to listen to?
Kyle Strings, man. Let's start off with that one.
All right. What do you know about Kyle Strings?
Kyle Strings, his dad he's a local boy, born and raised here. Super cool though. His dad's a musician in a band called Average Joe's. And they rock. They play a lot of the bars. They do I know they got some originals, but they play a lot of stuff for the crowd. Because he's probably in his 50s, so he'll throw some Rush and Journey, stuff like that. And then Kyle, he's early 20s, so he plays a lot of all originals. Everything I've heard him do is originals. But he's just been busting his ass, man, playing a lot and getting gigs. And he's always a good crowd. He's a really cool dude.
All right, Sheets, give this a listen. This is Grind by Kyle Strings, produced by Kyle Strings.
I had to grind, always putting in the time. Shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I shouldn't pay no mind to the lies. Only way that you survive, always putting in the work. Keep your eyes to the prize. Had to grind, always hustle overtime. Eyes on the prize, only way that we survive. I had to grind, always putting in the time. Shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I shouldn't pay no mind. I had to grind to try to pay the bills for the lights. Numbers in my bank was lower than my days with sleepless nights. I was out there on the drive, flipping packs to stay alive. So as I'm clocking out of work, I hit the second 9 to 5. All these motherfuckers round me being spoon-fed. I know that Russell didn't teach me to be useless. The only way out of the trap is through the music. All I see is rappers hating on the way I do it. Cause I make it look easy, smashing all these hits on a weekly. They can talk the shit they want, but they could never beat me. Not even for a day. Imagine getting played every minute. First they play the road and start switching, plotting on your fall, but then they need a beat and make a call. Talking shit up on the name when I'm gone, but I could never quit. I gotta keep on moving strong. I thought I told you that I wasn't power. Shout out to the dawn. I had to grind, always putting in the time. Shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I shouldn't pay no mind to the lies. Only way that you survive, always putting in the work. Keep your eyes to the prize. Had to grind, always hustle overtime. Eyes on the prize, only way that we survive. I had to grind, always putting in the time. Shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I should've paid no mind. Ain't a question that I'm destined. Always get my gangster tested. Wanna count up all this money instead of counting all my blessings. I know life is never fair and it's always full of lessons. Watch the lines you overstep and the people that you mess with, or your body could go missing in a lava tube. Watch me duck the feds, ain't no way they gon' prosecute. I've been grinding, I've been riding for the loot. Hit my text with the pen, hit them back with the shoots. All these ties from my past I left behind, I cut them loose. All these lies from the pack on the path that I choose will lead me down the road to demise. Keep my head in the game, give no thoughts anytime. Cut them out your life if they crossing the line. Hustle paid the price and I'm grinding to survive. I'm addicted to this power, when I'm on it I get high. Music is the only reason why I probably didn't die yet. So start grinding, grind. Always putting in the time, shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I shouldn't pay no mind to the lies. Only way that you survive, always putting in the work. Keep your eyes to the prize, have to grind. Always hustle overtime, eyes on the prize. Only way that we survive, I had to grind. Always putting in the time, shouldn't stress over the stupid shit. I shouldn't pay no mind.
That's good shit, man.
Fuck yeah. Fucking great beat.
Yeah, he messes. He's got a couple guys. Dr. Timmons is one of the guys he raps with around here locally, and then this female named Ellie. But yeah, that sounds great, man. He's one of those guys, you can put him up in front of the crowd, and crowd's just like, oh, hey. And I'm like, hey, guys, blah, blah, and they're just not into it. But he gets the crowd into him. I got a couple guys that can really get the crowd going. And he just, I don't know, man. You know, he's got a good musician, polished. He's got to do it for fucking ever. 10 fucking years. And then finally they're like, hey, I'll let you host an open mic. And you're like, fuck yeah.
That was Grind by Kyle Strings from Hilo. That was fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it was, man.
I gotta find them and put them on my radio station.
Yeah, man, local boys. Busting his ass. He comes out a lot of the shows. He does Amigos. He's doing the Tavern. Hilo Axe Lounge has been doing shows.
Oh, fucking A.
Probably done the Palace. Probably doing shit in Kona. But yeah, we're just opening back up, so it's great to see everyone that's been busting their asses during this whole shit finally get some fucking gigs.
Definitely. It's been kind of a real shitty time for a lot of musicians.
Yeah, shitty times just all around.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's why we have alcohol. And, you know, thank God, you know. Doodle, say hi to everyone.
Who's everyone?
It's
There's
me
like
and everybody
people.
listening.
All of Germany, millions of people. Oh, yeah, I'll do whiskey Coke. All right. That sounds good.
I'll join you in a drink.
All right, great, dude.
Like a baby straight from the bottle. Nothing better. Listen to music, good friends. Good drink.
It is good just talking, man. I haven't seen you at the tavern as much.
I haven't stuck up here. I mean,
Well, you've been
Oh, but-
working. You got
but
working construction and shit. It's cool. I mean, you got a good reason.
yeah.
It's not like you just dug out because you're like shooting heroin. It's like construction is booming right now. You know, you got to cut wheat while the sun is shining.
Yeah, well, it's just so happens I got laid off from the restaurant and he was looking for a worker, and you know, it's kind of weird because I'm dating his daughter, but
Hey, that's how everyone gets shit. Is how
that's true.
'cause-
Nepotism makes the world go around here.
Thank you. That's the word. I heard a comedian say that the other day, and I was like, I actually had to look it up. I was like, I think I knew what it was from how he used it, but I was like, but yeah, I like that nepotism. It's so well. It's true. I'm helping out a buddy of mine that started a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
I was just literally started helping because I want sandwiches. He's a really good chef. I was like, I'll help you out for food. And then after like a week or two, I was just doing like a shift or two here and there. He's like, I'll pay you. I was like, okay, I guess. And I got a raise. So, but it's fine, you know? and it's like, a little extra income. It's just like 2-3 days a week, so it's like cool.
Yeah, that's how people get along here.
Cool.
You need to know somebody. So a lot of people find it hard at first because they don't know anybody. Like I found it hard because I suck at talking to people and I try to avoid that.
Yeah, out of the group, because when I think of you, it's always just like, Voltron or Power Rangers, depending on your age. You guys would form Step on the People. So I would say, yeah, you're the shyer. Probably Sage is definitely the shyest.
Yeah.
Or what's his name? I gotta look up his name.
The Shredderator, or Reshredderator.
Yeah, Reshredderator. He's pretty shy. And definitely
But-
who's not the shyest is Dr. Deadbeat.
No.
Everyone thought he was insane when he showed up at first. It was insane. I have no idea why. He's the friendliest guy in the world. And people wanted to kick him out. They're like, I don't like this guy. He's scary. And I was like, have you talked to him? He's a really super friendly guy. Like,
Yeah, he's one of the best just humans. Like I know. And
just always in a good mood. Always. I love him because he really just enjoys like everyday shit in life. Like you can always be like, hey, Dr. Deadbeat, what's up? And he'll be like, I was looking up how they ship oranges. And you're like, yeah? He'll be like, yeah, they ship orange. You know what I'm saying? He'll always like something interesting he's messing with or looking up. I always like that about Dr. Deadbeat. He's always doing something interesting. He's a solid dude. Somehow I'm upside down on my screen.
yes, you are.
Oh, wait, my phone was upside down. Boom. All right, you still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I still hear you.
All right, great. It's hard not to talk about the tavern when pretty much every interaction I've ever had with you has been at the tavern.
Yeah, no, I get that. We'll
like,
definitely have more to talk about next time when we're structure is supposed to be around the tavern instead of just fucking around. Here's someone who played at the tavern a lot. Ginger Fresh. Let's talk about
shit, Ginger Fresh.
He was we're talking about him more next week, but fucking awesome dude.
He let me crash with him in Honolulu when I'd be on the road. I probably still would. I just haven't had to hit him up because I've been good on Place to Crash. But dude, I love the fuck out of that guy.
He is one of the.
Spell it out for everyone. You got to spell it right. Ginja, what
Ginja?
And then Fresh.
On YouTube, it's spelled Ginjah, but
yeah, he's a Halle guy with a big red
ginger,
beard,
or straight up Ginger Fresh.
Well, his real music is Jeremy. I mean, I know he wouldn't mind him, advertising his music, but Jeremy Lyles, Ginger Fresh is his music. But he's a super good dude. Plays a lot of great gigs. Honolulu.
Mm-hmm.
He's played a lot of great gigs here. And then off stage, just a super fucking cool guy, man.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to give him advice is he needs to put his shit on Bandcamp. I would have loved to pay him for all this music that I had to steal.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I don't give a shit. People steal my just fucking.
No, I know
don't
he
steal
wouldn't
my
give a
jokes.
shit.
Don't steal. I should rephrase. Don't steal my jokes ever. I'll fucking kill you. But
I'm
if
sure
you steal my audio, just give me credit. Like
I'm
my short
absolutely
film or
sure
whatever.
he wouldn't care. I think I took this one from YouTube.
Well, I use y'all shit in my short animation, my stop motion animation I did.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
asked a couple of y'all. Now I'm gonna be making one for the public television.
All right, and so we're gonna play Amarillo next time. In the meantime, this is Ginger Fresh
Say Ginger Fresh. Yeah.
from the valley to the ocean, recorded by one and only Doctor. Helped them record this in his room.
my youth for the science. Took what I learned, then I made it mine. Been roaming around, been grazing in the meadows. That sunsets in the plains, that panhandle I was raised. I put my coins in the wishing well. I had to set sail, I had to bail, I had to sail, I had to say farewell, I had to prevail. I had to sail, I had to bail, I had to say farewell, I had to prevail. I had to sail, I had to bail, I had to say farewell, I had to prevail. I had to sail, I had to bail, I had to say farewell, I had to prevail. So I moved to the mountains and the rivers. I said, fuck organized religion. I was heading to the hot springs with the snow falling. My first lover was falling for you. We were taking trips to New Mexico. Young, love, and intoxicated. Rolling down the highway, black Honda Civic. These memories vivid, cause we were living. And we were given a piece of our lives. Cause we were living, and we were given. We were living that good life. Cause we were living, and we were given. We were given a piece of our lives. We were living, and we were given. We were living that good life. That young love, intoxicating that young love, so captivating that young love. Where we first met that young love, I got no regrets, that one love. For humankind, that one love. Gotta use my mind, one love, my body, my soul. That one love, that one love. From the valleys to the ocean, to the people that are hosting. From the jungle to the beaches, the Pacific, where we live in. We practice that aloha. We take it where we go. We take it down the road. I know my roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. My roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. They gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. My roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. They gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. My roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. They gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. My roots are gonna grow. I know my roots are gonna grow. They gonna grow. Living that HI 808 life. Living that HI, all these bloodlines. Living in the HI, we trying to get by. Living in the HI, opened up my mind. Living up the HI, they call it paradise. Living in the HI, you gotta pay the price. Living in the HI, the greed and the poverty. Living in the HI, people want their sovereignty. Living in the HI, full of sunshine. Living in the HI, lucky we alive. Living in the HI, to me it's not a state, but a state of mind, a state of mind. Living in the HI, to me it's not a state, but a state of mind, a state of mind. Living that HI 808 life. Living that HI 808 life. Living that HI, they call it paradise. Living in the HI, you gotta pay the price. Living in the HI, full of sunshine. Living in the HI, lucky I'm alive. Living in the HI, the greed and the poverty. Living in the HI, people want their sovereignty. Living in the HI, to me it's not a state, but a state of mind, a state of mind. Living in the HI, to me it's not a state, but a state of mind, a state of mind.
Rip this off of SoundCloud.
Oh, it's pure acoustic. Man, I love the fuck out of that guy. He always got the crowds going. Oh yeah, and he used to do a song with y'all.
Yeah,
he would do that became a little tradition.
Yeah, and especially when we do Killing in the Name, he'd come up on stage.
I was about to say, that was
fucking...
like, it became, for some reason, he would help shout, he'd do chorus, whatever you want to call it.
And I'd always feel embarrassed. He'd want me to come up and scream with him, but I'm terrible at remembering fucking other people's songs. And they're like, oh shit, this is the point. It's just, without practice, I'm just embarrassing. And he'd want me to come up and scream with him, and I'm like, I'm totally off the mark here. I love you, dude, but I'm totally off the mark.
Dude, yeah. I didn't know he was always trying to. I remember you going up there a couple times.
Yeah.
I remember going up there with
And
some
I tried to
all
fake
sorts
it.
of guys.
I would try my hardest to fake it, just because like I'm up here. You wanted me up here. Well, I'm gonna try, but I would always fuck up. And I felt so bad because I heard him a dozen times, and like one of those guys who plays all the time. I know his songs. I just without practice, I'd be total shit show.
I know. I hope he's still playing. But like, it's going to be interesting to see after COVID who's still jamming and who isn't. Because like comics, dude, they drop off like left, right, and center, bro. Like they hit like 5 years and they're like, "Fuck this, fuck it." Man, Ginger Fresh, I love the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he could do so much with just simple guitar riff and just make it explode.
With a guitar and just the voice. I mean, that takes a lot to do that with just a guitar.
Yeah.
And your voice, like nothing extra.
That was Ginger Fresh from the Valley to the Ocean off of SoundCloud Bootleg.
Fuck yeah, Ginger Fresh. Borrowed it. I'm sure Ginger's cool with it.
I'm sure he is, but dude, get your shit together, put them on Bandcamp so I could pay you, have other people pay you.
Yeah, Ginger, make some money. Got to make that green. We want to pay you.
You know, this ain't utopia yet. We live in a capitalist world for now, and I want you to have the best, man.
So we overthrow everyone and bring back the Confederate dollar, which is my ultimate goal. The South will come back, and we'll figure it out. I don't want to get in the whole black white thing, but that small detail, I'm sure we can work out.
That's not going to be the small detail.
Let's not even focus on that part.
There's so many other things, like
it's such a cool flag. Let's start with that. Awesome flag. All right?
I'll admit this was it Stars and Bars.
Racist as it is, cool looking flag. All right, marketing, that's important. All right.
Yeah, I mean the original Confederate flag sucks. The battle flag, the Stars and Bars.
Oh
that's a pretty cool flag.
The Dukes of Hazzard style. That's classic. Whiskey.
If you just ignore all the history for it.
All the history. You got to ignore a lot. Like
it's all Dukes of Hazzard, guys. It's all Dukes of Hazzard. That's all you need to know.
Let's think that. All right. If you're just in a costume riding a horse, that could be fun. Lighting things on fire, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, bad. No to that. That's where it should have ended. Getting drunk and on your horse, and then things got crazy, man. I probably all due to just how like Jack Daniels is just that powerful. It just makes you do crazy things. Some guys just came out of a bender. I was like, what did we do? What happened? Like
dude, there was a war.
What if all the South was just so shit faced? They came out of it. It was like, what the fuck was that? Like we started a war? We had slaves, like we've been hammered. My God, that was awful. Like the war was literally just to take the whiskey and moonshine out of their hands so they could sober up for 2 seconds.
Well, that's fun. Shitting on the South.
Yeah, well, I'm from there. No, the South's great. They're fucking. They take a joke. They're fucking. If you're from the South and you got offended by that, go fuck yourself. From a guy born and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in the Appalachian Mountains. We're proud of being hillbillies, and people trash us because we got a sense of humor. That's why you can make fun of the Irish and all that shit. It's like, yeah, I got a sense of humor. So yeah, if you're from the South, you got offended by that. Like, seriously, go fuck yourself. So there you go. And everyone from the South that's laughing, fucking love you, man. Fucking yeehaw. I'm gonna do another shot. I've only had one, so.
All right, do another shot. We're gonna play another song that you suggested. You sent to me. This is Israel Sanchez.
Yeah. This guy, another dude. I'll be honest, a little more on the folksy, hippie-ish side, but really cool dude. Really like the guy. Bust his ass playing nonstop around the island. And I know he's got some of his stuff on YouTube, and it's got about, I know he's got some good ass hits on the shit he's posted. Yeah, so I really like this guy, man. He's I don't know where the fuck he's from. He's probably from the mainland, like just about all of us. But he's a serious dude. Israel Sanchez. But yeah, I love this dude. So killer dude on and off stage.
Here is his video from the Hilo Palace Theater. Song is Kepra.
Oh, is this in the Empty Palace?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a little series they did. That's our big theater there in Hilo, since like 500. And they did a little series there called The Empty Palace, which was pretty cool. They did it with the acoustics of the empty theater. So if you don't hear people cheering and laughing, that's why. They're not just standing there looking at him like, fuck this guy.
And here is Israel Sanchez, Kepra, live from the Empty Palace.
I'm Israel Sanchez, and this is live from the Empty Palace.
Lately, I've been taking all this way too far, so far. All this seems so right where we are. Come and find me to see me balance right from wrong, right where we were before we learned to play along. Before we learned to play along. Before we learned to play whoa, ay, whoa, ay, whoa, ay, whoa, ay. Confusion sets in. They want to know just who I am. That's where I stop to draw a line and take a stand. See, I'm no one, no one finds it hard to stand on their 2 feet. That's how I got to where I am. That's how I got to where I am. That's how I got to where I
I got to do the Palace. I've done the Palace 3 times. I got to open up for dudes on Netflix. But it was packed. It was awesome. It was fun. Palace is cool. I got stoned in the bag with Josh Blue and Jose Dynamite. No way, he didn't get stoned. He never gets stoned, but he watched me get stoned.
I'm sure he's watched plenty of people get stoned.
Yeah, Israel, I was giving him shit about I mean, you can see him now, right? The visual.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, man. I was like, so you crusty? And he was like, what? I was like, you ever hopped a train? And he was like, no. I was like, really? He's like, no. I was like, are you a crusty? He was like, I don't think so. What's a crusty? So he didn't even know what a crusty was.
Yeah, I
was
can
like,
see him being a crusty.
Right? Yeah, yeah. He's really cool. So I bust his balls on stage. Like, if I don't know the person, I'm always like super cool.
Yeah.
Unless they look like they're like 20 and it's like, whatever, fuck this kid. But really young people and really old people you just like fuck with, they're always super cool. Like if a person has gray hair, and you say whatever the fuck you want to them and they'll just laugh, especially guys. They'll just be like, yeah, my balls in the toilet. That's awesome. Like, but yeah, he's cool as shit. So yeah, I was busting his balls on stage. You know, I was hosting. I was like, yeah, wait, crusty, blah blah. And the crowd got it. And he's like, and he would laugh if he got it. He's like, I was like, you know what crusty is? Like, no. It's like, oh, okay. I was like, there are those kids you see with like pit bulls, and we really don't got them out here. You know, you can't crustify. I mean, unless you're just gonna like hole up in the jungle.
Yeah, that's also what I'd see is down Kalapana way, like just people.
Dude,
It also looks
yeah.
just like some of those hippies down there.
I was homeless in Seattle for like 2 months. I always saw these crusty kids, like, so like I went up to him because I was like 24 or whatever. I was like their age. So I was like, you know, came up to him with my backpack, like, what's up? You know, because you're homeless, like you see the bums, you're like, am I one of them? Like, I just go get a bottle and they like, yeah, this is it, I guess. Like this is it. But I saw them. So I was like, I should hang out with that crowd. Like, you know, so I started picking out crowds. Like, I don't want to be the old crowd. I want to hang out with the young, cool crowd of like homeless. So like, I went over to him. I was like, yeah, like how we do this homeless thing? Like, that's it. Like, I guess we get on a train. I get a dog. Like, what do we do? Like, and they were just like not answering my questions directly, blah, blah. And after I talked to a couple of them, I found out none of them were actually homeless. They just had rich parents in the suburbs. They would just take like a bus into downtown, bum change, whatever, do whatever drugs they could score off the street. And when they got tired, they would just go home. I was like, what? I was like, none of you guys are real like crusties. Hey,
No,
there it is.
they just like the aesthetics and gets them drugs.
Then
Yeah,
Ended on mine.
that was
Then-
Israel Sanchez with Kepra live from the Empty Palace. That was pretty good. That was like you could feel it.
he works his ass off a lot. He's good. The stuff I hear about him is good produced. There's a lot of guys I just want to grab, and I wish I was like Phil Spector or something and could just like record their shit like how it sounds live. But it's like the whole art of recording is a whole nother art in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so many musicians, like, God damn it, you kill. Like that was a good recording by him. And it's like Ginger Fresh. Like I would love to just take him into a recording studio. Like that guy, I know he's got a whole album ready.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
literally to go. But he just needs a guy, you know, that's got the mixer, knows how to work the mixer, and he could put out an album just like that. I know it. Same with like Israel. I know he's got one to go. Kyle's probably got one to go. So really rooting for all these guys, man. Because it is a motherfucker in the entertainment business. Either you're a dancer on a cruise ship or fucking a musician, comedian, magician, clown, fucking shit in entertainment. It's just, I mean, it's always gig work and rough, and it's tough, man, getting your name out there.
Yeah. No, one of the reasons I wanted to try do this was at least get these names out to the local. Like most people, if they're not in like where you at, don't know what any of these people.
Yeah, because it's just like at the open mic, I mean, just need a guy to come in there and see him, get the word out. I'm glad there's venues that are booking shows in Hilo where bands can get together and play again. I'm really glad you kept your pirate radio station going.
Well,
I remember
it died. This is now it's just an internet radio station, which I do
that's
these podcasts
cool, but you still
for.
stuck with the. I mean, I remember when you were doing it like straight up radio, like you were fucking doing a transmitter, and I was like, I respected the fuck out of you doing it that way, like classical, but also that's because that's so much harder than doing it on the internet.
Yeah, it was actually a lot easier.
No shit, really.
Yeah, it was a lot easier. You just need the right setup. If I shelled out for more, my thing probably would have lasted longer, but apparently it was a design issue with the transmitter I got that just dies. And I never really put anything back together yet. I still have plans for it, but I want to try and get it legal. Just because fuck, I'm getting older. I want something I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to be raided by the cops.
I think, dude, I think that's a great idea. I love all this shit.
I mean, if I can't do it like quickly, I probably will start off as a pirate radio station again. But eventually I want to get that shit legal.
Do what you got to do, man. You know, pirate it. I know if you move it around, they got a hard time tracking you.
Most of them don't care. I'm not interfering with anybody's bandwidth because there's so little people actually using the bandwidth here. And most people don't care unless they hear swearing. And I hate censoring shit, but I tried.
I do it for work, man. It's just you get more work if you're clean.
Yeah.
And I've gone, like when I first started doing stand-up, I was going to be like, I'm going to be uncensored. I don't give a fuck, blah, blah. But then I go up on stage and I'm telling a rape joke or some shit. And the crowd's looking at me like this, like their eyes are open and they're just shocked. And it's like, I don't want to like upset people. I'm trying to make y'all laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like oh, you're censoring my art. It's more like I'm censoring myself because I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like a freak show or whatever, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? I get what it comes to, like, I cut joke, you know, one thing that's cool about stand-up is, it's probably true with radio.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a show at like 6 p.m., fucking gotta be clean as shit. And then like at 8 p.m., it's like PG. At like 10, you can be like rated R.
No,
once you hit midnight, you can say whatever the fuck you want on
literally
stage.
That is the case for radio. You could censor yourself all day, but I think it was from midnight to 6 a.m. It doesn't fucking matter. And so I used to play like a segment on loop of the songs I picked that I censored. And then after that, it would be just uncensored songs for midnight onward.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And
you know?
Fuck,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you're trying to hit a bigger audience.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm all for say whatever the fuck you want because Lord knows I do. Well,
I need a censoring program is what I need. I need an AI to fucking censor these things for me because it
just all you need is the boop, boop.
Yeah,
boop.
yeah, no, I get that.
I love that beep sound. That shit is hilarious.
Sometimes it makes things more obvious that they're swearing.
It just, you know what they're saying, and for some reason the sound cracks me the fuck up when you hear it like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know why I love the beep sound. It just is funny, and it's just a good. It's like you heard the first letter, you knew what he was gonna say, unless you're a child. You still get the point across, but like,
here's one of the songs I had to censor that I enjoyed censoring.
Oh yeah, send it to me here real quick so I can load it. I want to be right on time with y'all.
All right, this wasn't on the list I made, but I wanted to share.
Okay, yeah, add it, bro.
Because I censored this for the radio station, and you'll
Oh,
see
so I
how
can play it.
hard it is to actually how many bleeps it would have been in. It was fun. It was fun censoring this because I got to understand more of it.
So, oh, okay.
Yeah, Waj, just "Say You Love Tiki" off their
I'm
album.
ready to go. You ready?
"Screaming for Tiki." Yeah. That was Watched with "Say You Love Tiki" off the album "Screaming for Tiki," released in 2015. And I censored that. And I just bleep, 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 bleep. Fuck your fucking fans and fucking pads.
That's a great. I love the shit out of it.
Oh,
That was the
it's
first time I've heard
great.
them. I love the fuck out of it.
They have so many songs, but it's grindcore. They're all like less than 2 minutes. A lot of them are 30 seconds.
That's all you need. It's more than enough time to wow them. That was great. Yeah, I love the fuck out of them. I hope all those guys are doing awesome. Or the guy, whoever wrote it, whoever played it, whoever booked them, whoever went to their shows. I hope all those people and listen to them. Kicking ass.
Yeah, I think they're doing all right. I don't know, but he's still making music. I got
heard.
his latest album.
Oh, is he? I heard that he went crazy, and he's living in a psych ward, and he took over the psych ward, and he climbed to the top, and he runs the psych ward, is what I heard.
Okay, should I be worrying? Should I
No,
be
not at
carrying
all.
a knife?
But that's
I
what I
have a
heard.
bunch
The
of
lead
knives.
singer. No, he's cool. No, but I heard he got sent to psych ward because his music's so good. He went mad. Yeah, but then he escaped from his room and he took over the psych ward, and now he's in control of it. And he's making even more music now. It's what I heard. It's what I heard at lunch today at school. No, I
Yeah,
love that guy. I don't think he's in a psych ward, but that was fucking awesome.
that was fucking awesome. There's a There's a few metal bands I really like on the islands. They're one of them. Oh, that's grindcore. That's kind of extreme metal.
Did
And
you
punk.
get like my musical reference joke there? The guy that
No.
made jazz went mad. They
Oh.
said, yeah. The guy that made jazz, his name was like, I always get his name fucked up. It was either Buck Buckington or like Duke Dukington. It was something like that. And he went. Supposedly, he's the guy that invented jazz in New Orleans, and he went insane. And he went into the Louisiana mental asylum, and then never played music again. He played trumpet, and he would put a handkerchief over his hands at the end of him playing because he thought he didn't want people to steal his style. But yeah, anyway, that guy made jazz. That's kind of an homage to the guy that invented jazz, and an homage to that guy who just kicked ass, and I love him. Anyways, I'm doing another shot here.
Good homage. I'm not sure what to play next. We can play some death
I
metal.
feel weird because I'm usually on stage talking, so I feel like I gotta be on.
Oh, don't worry
Like
about
all
it.
the times I was like, I gotta chill, like just talk, you know.
Don't worry about it. We could play some death
And,
metal.
and I'm also a huge fan.
We could play some power
Super.
violence. Oh, we could play some Augustine.
Oh, Augustine.
You want to play
Yeah,
some
yeah.
Augustine?
Yeah, let's play some Augustine.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times. They're fun. That's always fun. Like,
Well, I've got to see them. Great band. And fun fact, that is their last name, is Augustine. It's a husband and wife that play in the band. They have other members, but I know it's what's Augustine's first name, Doodles?
Jeremiah and Blue Augustine.
Jeremiah.
Blue.
And then his wife's name is Blue, like the color. And their last name is Augustine, which is probably the baddest ass fucking last name I've ever heard about in my life.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah.
We got here Subterranean War off the album what is it? Cinematic Requiem. No, Cinematic Masquerade. Confusing two songs. Yeah, I just
Are you-
bought this album. I couldn't find their shit. It's just I had to find them on a place that sells CDs.
Oh, you found this? They don't have a website set up?
No, they don't. And
Oh, they should have a website set up. We'll get word to them that, hey, your music's hard to get, because they're a really great band. They got to open up for Testament in Oahu a while ago before everything got all fucked up.
mhm.
But great band.
Yeah, I want everybody to make their music easier to access and buy.
Yeah, totally. Get it out there.
I'm not a
Everyone
shill for
listens to it.
Bandcamp, but Bandcamp makes it very easy to buy music and find music. And if they would
I'm gonna start
sponsor
telling people
me,
about that. Is
I
that like a
would.
legit website? Like,
yeah,
I got a ton of musicians, coming through my mics all the time. I want to.
yeah, no, you can go on
Bandcamp?
Bandcamp and you might find a bunch of them.
When I first heard you say Bandcamp tonight,
Mhm.
I thought it was an American Pie reference. You're like, yeah, you got a Bandcamp. I was like, yeah, right, Bandcamp, but pussy in the cunt or flute, whatever. But all right, yeah, I'll use it. Like, I trust.
Now, I think that people of Bandcamp need to work on their desktop format, especially in the world of searching. You can search all kinds of cool shit on your phone, but then you have to transfer the things to the phone to the computer to buy it. And the computer format is less functional for searching. It gives you like a strict what you could search, whereas on the phone you can make up, like, find this one unique town in South Africa and find music just from there.
Oh, I like that.
And so, yeah, I go on Bandcamp, location Hilo, and you can find a bunch of Hilo bands. Location
There's
Hawaii.
a lot of bands I used to see. I used to go to a lot of punk shows, Chattanooga growing up. Was 16, 19, 20 years old. Anyone that's from Chattanooga, remember JJ's Bohemia, Ziggy's, Rhythm and Brews,
Rhythm and Brews. I like that.
Rhythm and Brews, JJ's. Now it's called the Local. It's still open, great spot. Ziggy's, I think, still doing shows. Ziggy's was a liquor store that had a outlet in the back. They would let us plug out amp into. That was it. It was not like a venue outdoor. It was a guy that owned a liquor store that had a outlet. It was like, you can plug into that, whatever you do in the back, I don't give a shit. And they were super cool. And that liquor the store is still there, the liquor store. So those guys are fucking awesome. But yeah, man, I love the shit going on those punk shows. There was Choke Slam, Needles, Dr. Shock and the Go-Go Monsters, Diesel Hum, Up with the Joneses. Oh God, so many of them. But yeah, goddamn. Oh, People of the Squares. But yeah, local music, always great shit, man. But yeah, I would love. Anyway, sorry, we're talking about Bandcamp. I would love to find all those guys' music on there. Double Dick Slick. God damn, that was a great one.
Yeah, you could probably look up their location. You probably won't find all of them, but you might find a good handful.
Double Dick Slick. Is that not the greatest band name you've ever heard?
It's one of the greatest, I'll admit.
Yeah. Double Dick Slick.
Betty White Titty Fuck, I think, is probably the best.
I was in a band with these guys in Seattle. We never got to do a gig. We just got like 12 songs down perfectly and never did a live show for anyone. But we called ourselves Johnny Fucker Faster. But yeah. Got fucking jam, motherfucker.
All right, let's get to this. This is Subterranean War by Augustine off their album Cinematic Masquerade.
Just
just inhaling it like that kind of defeats the
Well, no,
second
I don't
part
go
of it.
all the way in, man. I'm fucking gonna kill myself.
You gotta fucking explode your lungs, man. Just
No,
throw that
no,
shit
no.
out.
That's all I smoke with. No, yeah, you see how I like pull it up and just like pull it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a pure GT. I don't like suck my dick every time I do it. But if I do it like that, I still get like that's like my preferred. I don't know. I like pipes and joints, but dude, a gravity bong. Like when I'm sitting here playing my games, whatever the fuck, that's my preferred mode of smoke.
All right, that was Subterranean War by Augustine. And I think we have time for one more. This has gone on longer than I expected, but this has been great.
Yes, getting drunk with me.
I don't know what to play. I could play what from the band I saw last night. Fucking El Sancho.
Yeah.
I fucking love them. They're fun. And we could try to do an interview next couple podcasts. I had plans. They're all gonna fall through. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I definitely won't get to interview them eventually. But this is How to Kill a Zombie by El Sancho off their album Our Part in the Darkness.
They drop powder in the air. Now there's zombies everywhere. This from your reason, yeah. Elvis crime to be right there. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. Tossing, turning in my seat. I'm counting her zombie sheep. Zombie mommy makes me weak. I pray to God my soul to keep. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. Locked and loaded every day. I kill the zombies every way. In my house, I guess I'll stay. Yeah. Fight again another day. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. School never taught me how to kill a zombie. School never taught me anything at all. 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 School never taught me anything at all.
But this is How to Kill a Zombie by El Sancho off their album Our Part in the Darkness, which is also a great song. They're from Waikolo, and this is why I'm a terrible frontman, all right? I don't remember who I played with. I don't remember people's faces. I completely remembered who these people are wrong. For some reason, I thought they were like young kids, and they're not. For some reason, I thought I played a show with them, and I didn't.
They're like in their 50s, yeah?
Yeah, they're older than me, so yeah.
That's death. If you're older than us, you're literally like, I'm 37, so I'm literally like every
Yeah,
day I wake up,
whenever
I'm
I
like, wow, that's a surprise. I thought I was gonna die. I thought that was it.
whenever I mentioned them on the podcast, I called them kids, and like, they're not kids. I
That's good though.
completely misremember everything about them, and this is why I'm a terrible frontman, because people would come up to me as if I'm like band leader and to try to offer. Like I remember someone offered me a recording studio while we're recording our own thing, and maybe I should have taken that up, maybe I shouldn't have, but I just kind of like passed it along to the reshredderator. I passed everything along to the reshredderator. Like I didn't talk to anybody. I passed it all on to the reshredderator. He was honestly better at that shit than I was, like at the ins and outs of the music.
But
But
coordinating,
yeah,
you
but
each had a role in the band, right? So
yeah, I mean, I would coordinate a lot. Like that was one thing I did do. I try to herd these bunch of cats, but as
it's
you can
tough
see,
herding them.
you even doing a podcast, which costs nothing, it's far easier than practice.
Yeah, consistency, man. It's tough to get people to be consistent.
What was I going about this?
Uh,
I don't know. Oh, this band, yeah, how I misremember everything I passed, like
oh yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
the things that a frontman should do onto the reshredderator.
You can't. I can't ever. Just bleep it out. Just make it like a
I
sound of a
definitely
kitty
am
cat
going
or
to.
something.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna be beeps, but yeah, I pass.
I don't know why they
would.
wouldn't use their name. Those guys have never done anything like I have
No,
warrants in Tennessee.
I'm just doing it
My
for
name is
fun.
Bryan Rupp, and I have warrants in Tennessee. Fuck you.
I'm just doing it for fun. Like, why not? Like, we don't try to hide who we are. Like, we tell what band we're from and everything.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, they know you're in the band. Step on the people. It's like
Yeah, and it's
they're
more
just
just like
oh, there you are.
for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing beyond that.
Dust.
Okay.
Mustard. I could just call him mustard if you just said that.
Mustard.
Like, yeah, mustard.
Yeah,
that
was
I could do.
his stage name. Phil would call him, wasn't it?
So y'all started calling him that on stage somehow, and then y'all told me some story about some guy you're trying to say his name to, and he's like, "What is he?" He's like, "Dustin." And he's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Dustin." He's like, "Mustard." And he's like, "Yeah, it's mustard." But I wasn't there for it. You guys just told me the story. You guys started calling him on stage. I started calling him. The whole bar started calling him mustard. I actually asked you guys, like, why the fuck do you guys call him mustard?
You know, that's a much better stage name than Reshredderator.
Mustard's hilarious. That's the greatest. Like, that's the greatest. That's just a perfect stage name. Like, you can remember it. You can write it down. Be like the sauce. Be like, yeah, mustard. Like, okay.
Like the DJ?
Is there a DJ Mustard?
There's a DJ Mustard, yeah.
Well, of course there is. There's a DJ every fucking. DJ fucking go fuck myself. I'm like, oh, I'm already DJ, go fuck myself. If I had a DJ name, it would be DJ Tanner, which was the name of the girl in Full House.
Okay.
Yeah, the middle child. They're the Tanner family, and the middle girl's name was DJ. So if I had a DJ name, it would be DJ Tanner. But I don't DJ.
I know a couple guys who DJ. I never listen to their stuff. They do electronic music, and I don't know how to judge that shit. There's some things I like, a lot of things I don't know how to fucking judge.
There seems to be a lot of shitty DJ music out there. Like, I just be honest, it's like, fuck.
Well, I imagine if I was into the music, I could tell what's good and what's bad. A lot of same thing with like a lot of extreme metal. Like, I feel like if I knew it better, I could judge what's good and what's bad, but it all kind of sounds the same.
There seems to be so much fucking rap out there.
Yeah.
Like, if you had to sort through electronic music or rap online, you would go insane. You'd be like, dude, there's 10,000, I think, just on Spotify, there's 10,000 rappers that start off with Lil something. Like, literally 10,000. Like Little Shorty, Little Biggie, Little fatty, little red, little green. It's like LIL. There's 10,000 rappers just with that start with the name Lil.
Yeah, well,
That was crazy.
it's an easy thing to get into. You just need a beat, which you could make free software, or hell, if you're good, just fucking with your hands, and rap over it. It's something you don't need a full band. You don't need a lot of things that kind of restrict you from music sometimes just to rap.
That's what I was thinking, right? That's the only reason it can be so sick, because it just takes like such a minimum
Yeah, and
of equipment.
and when you're skilled at it, you're fucking skilled at it. Like,
Oh, there's
got-
definitely good rappers and good electronic guys for sure.
yeah, you know a good flow, you know a good beat, and you make that shit work. It's an easy thing to get into. It's relatively skilled once you get like deep into it.
Yeah, if you're like searching through polka bands, there's like 20 probably. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just be easier. Like, if
Yeah,
I was
no.
like a polka manager, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the room find some polka bands. Like, we're gonna be hitting Scranton, Eastern Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Dairy Festival. Like, dude, that'd be the shit to be like the polka like guy. Right. I've managed the best polka guys in the world. The best. Dude, I bet you make so much money in that if you were just the polka guy.
Oh, there's a couple of bands I think like that. Were Lounge Against the Machine, Richard Cheese.
Oh, I love the fuck out of Richard Cheese.
I imagine
dude.
he was like the go-to lounge singer guy for a while. Like, we need a lounge singer that the kids like. Well, Richard Cheese.
Dude, I love the fuck. I was listening to Bad Bitch the other day. I actually put it on in the car by myself. That's one of my favorites by him. Was you know that one, Bad Bitch? It's Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a dime as part of the line. Dun, 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 dun. It's so great.
It's fucking great. I love Richard Cheese so much. There's a few songs I wanted to do in like the Richard Cheese style.
Oh yeah.
Lightsaber cocksucking blues. Every now and then I practice like a little Richard Cheese rendition of that.
That's a great song.
Fucking
Yeah, that'd
love
be a
that
great style
song.
to do it. I've always wanted to just make like a Tom Waits sounding song. Just
That was-
eerie, creepy.
That was kind of my goal with Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It didn't quite work out. I listened to it again. It's not bad. At the time, I always felt like this is.
I always liked
underwhelming
Frankenstein.
for what I was trying to do, and it's too show. I don't know. I had nitpickies about everything. I nitpicked everything I did.
You guys were great. The only thing that ever I would say bad about Step on the People, like honestly, the only criticism I'd ever have about Step on the People was the merch with the swastika t-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone would agree with that. I wish I had. Have you ever posted a t-shirt of that?
Oh,
Or like
no.
a photo of that?
Like, okay.
I got mine. I still got mine.
Yeah, no, and I remember Ginger Fresh had that sticker on his guitar.
Oh man, I got it on a guitar that's on the mainland. I gave it to my brother.
Okay, the story behind that symbol was at first it was supposed to be a swastika dollar. Obviously, that's what it was, but I had made it like less so fucking obvious. It was all kind of angled. It wasn't fucking surrounded by red and white. But the reshredderator there came back with the design and like just made it all too fucking obvious. And it seemed like the rest of the band went with that. And I'm like, okay, we'll go with it. And I know what he's thinking. At the time, he was into like Buckethead. He's always into Buckethead, but like things that were purposely offensive. That's what he was going for. It was definitely purposely offensive, but I don't want to be that. Like,
I always wanted those story behind that shirt because it was I mean, I can't wear it in public. Like, I'm fucking, I can't wear, I like, especially now I got a shaved head. There's no way in fuck I can wear this shit. And it was, I wanted to talk about on stage as a comedian because it's one of the funniest things ever. Because we were all like, let's buy some merch. And we all got it. We're all excited. You guys had the shirts. And we all got the shirts at the bar. And we're just like, holy shit. And there was like, we all put them on. It was like 20 of us. And I went to the tavern. I remember this guy got pissed at me.
I'm so sorry. I was totally.
Well, it's kind of funny how he got mad. This guy, I mean, he was a little hippie guy. He didn't look like a guy that could have kicked my ass or anything. He was just like a little hippie guy. And he came up and was like, dude, what's up with that shirt? Like, what's it mean? I was like, it's a local band, dude. They're awesome. He was like, yeah, but like, what's it mean? It's like a swastika shit. And I was like, well, and Asia was like standing right there by me. I was like, actually, she's in the band. She can probably explain it better than I can. And Asia, being all chick and cute, turned. I was like, oh, hi, you're a fan of the band? Hi. It was like, oh, yeah, I love the shirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his attitude completely changed. And she was like, you know, it represents, you know, like how like he actually like listened to her and let her explain it because he was just some, you know.
Yeah, it's about how capitalism could easily turn into fascism and how.
Well, speaking of censorship, the sandwich, did I tell about this on the pod?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do that and we'll end with Bomb Me Baby.
Yeah. Very appropriate. All right, let's do Bomb Me Baby.
All right.
The sandwich. We had a sandwich named after this song, and they thought it was offensive because of what Russia and Ukraine are doing.
Yeah, this is very appropriate song for that. This has the line, "Hey, Mr. Putin, hey, Chinaman, come and bomb our village like we were Vietnam."
I mean, it's an anti-war song. Like, I tried to say that to him, and it's like, it really wasn't even.
Yeah, it was an anti-war song. It's
The owner was fine with it, actually.
It's about how people don't choose to be bombed ever. How really anybody, it's not the people's fault for living in a place that, like, no one chooses where they live. And when there's bombing campaigns like what's going on in Ukraine now, it's just innocent civilians waiting to be bombed. And no one chooses to be bombed. And the irony of this song is this guy's choosing to be bombed. And
I always wanted to know what you thought about it, you know, because you guys wrote it. I interpreted it. It's just like, yeah, a guy just being like, you know, fucking, you're bombing them. Like, why don't you just fucking bomb me? Like, fucking, like, just since we're just raining bombs down, like, or like a soldier running into, like, that's just what I thought about, like, or thought like a soldier running into what they were bombing, the enemy, and be like, just bomb me, like, fuck it, like, let's all die, everyone's dying, like,
yeah,
it's just like so pointless.
Like that. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah,
the bombing is just so pointless, and like, also pointing the finger back at the United States, like, you know, look at our enemies, we're threatened by them, but how many people have we just murdered from the sky?
I always thought about too, you know, like that, how that Tibetan monk set himself on fire, or was a bunch of them during the Vietnam War, like on the cover of the Rage Against the Machine album.
Yeah, wasn't
Tibet, you know, that was a real Vietnam, yeah. Thank you, yeah. Protesters, but it was just like, yeah, you want to see violence? All right, I'll show you violence, motherfuckers. Like, but you know, that self-sacrifice, I always thought about that, you know, when I heard that song Bomb Me, like, that, you know, a guy thinking that mindset of self-sacrifice for just I just bombs. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
like,
it's basically the guy's given up. That's the whole point, is he's about to be bombed, he's given up. And so he's fucking embracing the absurdity of the whole situation.
That's cool to hear that, sir. Been a fan for years. I didn't get your autograph, sir.
Okay. Sure. We're gonna.
No, sure, I've been listening. Yeah, I've noticed. thought about the songs. It is cool. I don't know if I've ever talked to an artist about a song. I thought about what it mean, and then got to hear from the artist what they wrote it about. So that's pretty cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. No,
Never
it's cool.
thought I had to do that. Yeah. All right. You listen to the song, or are we gonna just?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right.
Hey,
That was Bomb Me Baby from a band I've never heard of. Off
The
an
greatest
album
band fucking ever.
that doesn't exist because we broke the disc. It was an emergency.
The greatest band ever. Step on the People. I love the fuck out of them.
Well, thank you very much.
This one, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know why I keep saying I'll be honest. Like it's like a bad thing. I love a lot of your songs. I love them all. Frankenstein, always loved. Duct Tape song, always my favorite. I love the fuck out of Duct Tape. Bomb Me Baby, I loved a lot. Duct Tape should have been like a number one hit in my eyes in Frankenstein. These three, those are the three I always remember for sure. You guys did a great Pixies cover. But yeah, these three, Frankenstein, Bomb Me Baby, and Duct Tape. Duct Tape Fixes Everything, which is like one of my favorite songs ever. I really love the fuck out of that song.
Oh, my favorite was always All the Chemicals.
All the Chemicals. How'd that one go?
I love the fresh air and all the chemicals. I like my meat rare with all the chemicals. Getting
That was that
high
one
with
that
the
was-
bear. Yeah,
The fast one was like was it a
Yeah.
little faster, like choppy?
yeah. It kind of sounded like a hurricane. At least that was the point.
Dude, I was just like, I hope you guys play some more, man.
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. It's almost like sad to talk about you guys because like, are you guys ever gonna play again? It's like, is it a thing in the past? Like,
oh,
Just-
for now at least we might have a 20-year reunion like Sideline Heroes. But for now, it's.
I mean, you guys have a full album.
Yeah,
Like, it's cool. I mean, you guys got a whole album out. It was so fun, man. I just like, oh, I remember when Kevin moved, I was just like, oh no, not Kevin. And I know why he did, you know.
yeah,
Wife's gonna be a doctor and all. It's like that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are all doing it too. I'm gonna like, it's not like, oh, so and so's a junkie and so like blew his brains out and whatever the fuck. I mean, it is cool. I'm glad you guys got together. You did your album. I mean, if you didn't get your album out, it'd have been like for nothing. So it's like so cool you guys got your album out. You guys played so many shows. So many shows, man.
we played almost every open mic.
Everything, man. Everything you guys could, man. At least once a week, man, for a couple of years there, dude.
Yeah,
You definitely paid your dues. And I know a big part of it, man, was just, I mean, it's just because you're out fucking Hawaii. If you guys had just been on the mainland and just got in the car and drove to gigs, you guys would have done it like so much easy. Like, if you guys still had been on the mainland, you could probably still just get together and do this shit, you
yeah.
know? But it's just like, God damn it. Like, me being a comic, that's like the one advantage I do. It's like one little flight, but it's like you go do a gig on the road, you got to bring the equipment, 5 people, you got to sleep somewhere. But I mean, I really think that's the only reason you guys, like, you know, didn't make a professional living at it in that band is because we were on a little island, middle of fucking nowhere, and there's here you can do a gig in Kona. So at the most, you'll be like doing 2 gigs.
Yeah, and we didn't even do a gig in Kona. Like, we really should have.
There's only 200,000 people on that whole island.
Yeah,
Is that it?
it's something
I
like
think
that.
200,000.
I'm sure it's getting bigger
And-
every day, but something like that.
Yeah, they're moving in, man. I think there's 1 out of 8 Americans live in California at one point, or like 1 out of 10, and they're all moving everywhere, man.
Damn. I guess I was one of them. I was born there, but
Go the fuck back. No, you grew up
Fuck
here,
you.
though.
No,
You went to
this
high
is my
school. Yeah.
home.
I'm a fucking Hallie, you know.
Yeah,
You tell me to fuck off. I
been here
moved
since
here
I was
to the-
3.
Yeah, you definitely grew up here. I'm a fucking Hallie, dude. I came here when I was like 24.
And that will be it for tonight's show. It's been real fun. Like, even though we've been abandoned, whatever, fuck it.
This killer times, man. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Dude, no problem. If you come on anytime we're doing this, you're on the chat. Feel free to ignore or come on. Try to do this every Sunday. Not every Sunday, every other Sunday.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll pop around, dude. It was awesome. It's good talking to you, buddy.
All right, shoots, dude. And let's end
Cheers.
this recording.
Yeah, mahalo.
Hello.